spicy in the NBA courtroom saga. Apparently, Stephen A. Smith done talked his way into an FBI beef. Stephen A. Smith done opened his mouth again, and this time, the FBI pulled up like, "Say what, Skip? You heard me right." The same man who said, "Stay off the weed," is now getting called out by the FBI director himself. Stephen A. goes on national TV talking about Trump out here taking revenge on the NBA, arresting Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier like it's payback playoffs 2025. Kash Patel jumped on Fox News and basically said, "Nah, player, Trump ain't pulling the strings, I am." Like, Mr. Stephen A., excuse me, dumbass, that was me. Then he called Stephen A. Smith's comments the single dumbest thing he's ever heard in modern history. Bruh, that's not even shade. That's a full eclipse. This whole thing started when Stephen A. said Trump's out here on a revenge tour, taking down NBA coaches, point guards, and possibly the WNBA next. Patel said, "Nah, B, hold up, that's my operation." Bro, when the FBI director gotta step in like, "Don't play with me, ESPN," you know it's chaos in America. Nah, this beef different. ESPN versus FBI? This sound like First Take, the RICO Edition. Let's roll the clip and get into this madness before somebody else gets subpoenaed and Stephen A. starts yelling at Homeland Security.
Remember, Trump has a long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, or whatever the case may be, this was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised if the WNBA is next on his list. Because when you've got all of these protests that have been going out there and people that have been protesting against him and what have you, this man is coming.
By the way, this was so wild. Stephen A. Smith, the sports commentator, suggested that this was revenge from the president for all the kind of left-wing activism of the NBA. Your response to that, 15 seconds.
I'm the FBI director. I decide which arrests to conduct and which not to conduct. That may be the single dumbest thing I've ever heard out of anyone in modern history, and I live most of my time in Washington, D.C. It's right up there with Adam Schiff. We arrest people for crimes.